So hey guys, I hope you are having a great day. I just finished my presentation with some Spartans actually after the workout on topic of sports nutrition, and before that I was speaking actually with one very intelligent lady, but we spoke about nutrition. One of the questions she asked me, like, what is the kind of nutrition that I propose, or what is the nutrition ideology that I hold? And that might be interesting topic, I think. So the point is that there are many ideologies also inside of nutrition. So we have low carb, we have high carb, we have vegan, vegetarian, and so on and so forth. And I didn't understand that question kind of because I don't have any specific ideology. Like, I follow a vegan diet. I have been a promoter of a vegan diet, but that doesn't mean that I promote it with, let's say, with my clients or with all of my clients. Well, to some extent I do, but often it is not like trying to get them completely vegan unless they want to and they ask me to, because maybe they know. Actually, many of my clients don't even know that I'm vegan. Anyway, this made me think that, there are a lot of trainers, a lot of coaches who follow specific ideology, and it's very good for marketing reasons, because I can say, I'm a vegan coach, and I coach vegans, and this is the best thing. And she told me that she's a proponent of actually low carb diet, and when I asked her why, she explained that it works for her. So I asked her, like, okay, so if it works for you, does it mean it will work maybe for your clients, if you have any clients? She said, yeah, it works for my friends, it works for my boyfriend, and so on. I said, okay, perfect. What does it even mean that it works, right? What does it mean? For weight loss, for health, for what? Yeah, it makes them feel more energetic and so on. But this is something that you need to understand. I bet that I can get them the same results on a vegan diet. But would the vegan diet be the best for them? Maybe yes, maybe no. The main point is, if you improve your nutrition, when you start thinking about nutrition, like people, I hire a coach, for example, I start thinking about my diet, whether it is low carb, whether it is vegan, whether it is whatever, as long as I'm improving quality of my nutrition. So for example, I'm going from all processed food or majority of processed foods to home cooked meals and so on, I will feel much more energetic, I will feel much better, I will start losing weight. So it is one tool how to control maybe calories. It's not a guaranteed way how to control your calorie intake, however, and it definitely is not the one way to work for everybody. I'm not saying that she said that it was the one way, she actually did not. But, there was this bias towards low carb. Okay, it works for me, it works for my boyfriend, it works for my friends. Well, so what? I mean, then we also got to a different discussion, and that was about, well, like, look at how people used to eat like 10,000 years ago. Oh, I'm sorry to bring you that. I mean, we are not the people who we used to be 10,000 years ago. Our food environment changed, our living environment changed, our culture has changed. Everything has changed radically. If you are watching this video, you are not reading this from paintings on the wall inside the cave. You are using probably Wi-Fi, you are using internet. And does that mean that we should completely disregard like how we were or our evolution? No, totally not. But what we can constantly see among these proponents of specifically low carb diets, not all of them, is that they say our ancestors ate a certain way, and therefore we should eat a certain way. And that is a logical fallacy because it doesn't pan out. And when we look at research, we can see that they ate quite a lot of vegetables. And don't forget that our bodies were meant to also to survive. And they are excellent in surviving. And to survive, we had to adapt. So we survived on anything, really anything. Like if you get food in a food scarce environment, you don't care whether it's like processed food or not processed food or whatever. And we can also see this in new research, like as long as caloric balance is in place, you know, the quality of food doesn't matter as much. So as long as you have your BMI under control, as long as you have your weight under control, usually you don't suffer. You might not have ideal health, okay, that's not what I'm saying, but you will avoid many negative consequences. Another thing is that what was their lifespan? 30 years is overextended. Nowadays we live up to 80, 90, even 100 years. Our lifespan is extending, and therefore we are facing different challenges that also are affected by our nutrition. So for example, cancer, or maybe Alzheimer's disease, and so on. So maybe when you are like 20 years old, you can eat whatever and don't care about this. But when you are 70 or 80 years old, I mean, low carb for cancer prevention, maybe yes, maybe no. My point is here that it's a different environment. We live in different circumstances. Our goal nowadays is often not just to survive, but our goal nowadays is to thrive. And it helps many people to eat a certain way, and low carb approach can be one of those ways, especially if you don't have like high cholesterol, if you still have like high intake of vegetables, for example, because you can be low carb and still have a high intake of vegetables. You don't necessarily need to eat fruit, for example. That's it. So there are many approaches that can work. The most important is that also from the long-term perspective, people in the end fall from the, once again, long-term perspective, they fall for somewhere in middle ground, and the middle ground is actually about 50% calories from carbs, 30% or so from fat, and about 20% from protein, and that seems to be like the best kind of macronutrient split for adherence. It's not about being low carb, it's not about being high carb,